Hi everyone, so here we are for Restart 2026, day one. So we're going to start with some really basic, gentle movements, starting with seated twists and stretches. Move on to a standing pose and then do a little bit of relaxation at the end. So, if you want to go and join me on the mat, we'll make a start. So if you can just come to seated cross-legged, hands to the sides of your hips. In yoga, we do a lot of movement coordinated with the breathing. So we'll start as we mean to go on. So as you take an inhale, raise your arms up. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, raise up. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, raise once more. And this time as you get to the top, bring your palms together and push your fingers up towards the ceiling. So you're feeling an extension through your shoulders. And then lower your arms forward, bring them to about chest height. Push your fingers away from you and round your shoulders over. Bring your chin in. And then pull your shoulders back. Take your arms out to the sides. Stretch across your chest. And lift your chin slightly. And then lower your arms down to the sides. Take your left hand, put it on your right knee. And take your right hand either to the side of you or around the back. And twist. So you're looking back over your right shoulder. And relax, come forward. Take your right hand over onto your left knee, your left hand to the ground behind your back. And twist. So you're looking back over your left shoulder. And relax, come forward. Take your right hand down to the ground at the side of your hip, your left hand palm up. Take an inhale, raise your arm up. And as you exhale, stretch over. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, lower down. Left hand down to the mat, right hand palm up. Inhale, raise your arm up. And exhale, stretch over. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lower down. Take both of your hands either side of your right knee. Just walk your hands out. Bringing your chest down towards your right thigh. And walk back into the centre. Over to the left side. And walk out. And back in. And back to the centre. And then in your own time, if you come up to standing, I'm going to show you how to do a basic standing forward fold. Lots of people get this wrong. They think it's about touching your toes, and it's not. So let me talk you through this, and I'm going to turn sideways on so you can see what I mean. We're going to start with feet about hip width apart. We're going to raise the arms up and then bring them forward. What I want you to think about doing as you hinge forward from the hips is not to bend your neck and lean down, but instead to allow your knees to bend so that you can relax your back and your shoulders and your neck. And we're aiming to have the crown of the head pointing down towards the ground, and it doesn't matter how much you have to bend your knees to do that. So just stand about hip width, feet about hip width apart. We'll take an inhale, raise your arms up. And as you exhale, fold forward from the hips, allowing your knees to bend. You can bring your hands down to the ground. If that's comfortable for you, you can rest them on your legs. But what we're going to try and do is relax your shoulders, relax your neck. We'll take an inhale, raise your arms up. Interlace your fingers. Take a side bend over to the left. And back to the centre. And over to the right. And back to the centre again. Release the grip on your fingers. I'm going to do that forward fold again, so take an inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward. Remember, bending your knees as much as you need to. Now bring your hands up the front of your shins, just below your knees. Straighten your arms, straighten your back, and take your gaze forward. And then relax your back. Bend your arms. I'm going to take your hands onto your elbows and just let your upper body hang loose. And take your hands back to the ground. Take an inhale, raise your arms up. And lean back. Take your arms backwards towards your hips, and then sweep them up in front of you, and then back the opposite way, out in front of you, down to your hips, and up backwards, back to the ceiling. Take an inhale here, and as you exhale, lower your arms down to the sides. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders. So just that's your first basic yoga pose, a standing forward fold. The pose when we're here is mountain pose, and then you've done a forward fold. We've also done some warming up on the floor. So now, at the end of all the Chi Living yoga classes, we always spend time relaxing. In an hour-long class, we'll spend 10 minutes relaxation and breath work at the end. Obviously, when we've only got 15 minutes, we're just going to do a few minutes. So if we're going to come back down to the mat, you can stay seated if you want. You can lay down on the mat if you want, whichever is the most comfortable for you. You can have your eyes open, you can have your eyes closed. But we're going to start by taking your awareness, and by awareness I just mean your mental focus. Taking your awareness up to the crown of your head. And then scan down through your body, through your head and face, your neck and shoulders, your arms and hands, your chest and back, the stomach and the core of your body, your buttocks and your legs, your feet and your toes. And then bring your awareness to your breathing. We're not trying to do anything with the breath. Don't make it longer or deeper. But just notice it. Act as an observer, watching the breath coming in and going out. Nothing more complicated than that, just watching the breath come in and out. And then take a deep breath in and out. And if you've had your eyes closed, gently open them now. If you've been laid on the mat, bring yourself back up to seated. And that's day one. I hope you enjoyed it. See you back here again tomorrow for day two. Namaste.